Hey guys, what's going on? I want to take a quick look at Stellar Lumens. Ticker for this is XLM, and I'm currently on the weekly time frame. Now, this is going to be a quick analysis. I just wanted to get at least one video out today. Um, I've covered this coin maybe 3 or 4 times in the past, but in case you haven't watched those videos, I'll just kind of give you a brief overview of what's happening on a macro time frame, the weekly time frame. But before I do that, I should mention a couple things. Number one, if you're not subscribed and you want to be able to find this channel again in the future, click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. If you don't do the last two parts of that by clicking the bell, you won't actually get notified when I release these videos. And if you watch this video and click away without subscribing, you may not be able to find this channel again in the future, just because it's a new channel, only around 1,000 subscribers, and because of that, I don't really get prioritized in the search algorithm. Also, I'm going to put a link to the exchange that I personally use to trade XLM and all these other coins that I talk about. I'll leave a link to that exchange in both the pinned comment and the description. Now, there's a few reasons why I like this particular exchange better than the other ones. They have a lot of coins, right? So I'm not really missing anything. The interface is really nice, easy to use, but they don't require KYC, so they're not going to ask you to submit any of your personal documentation. The caveat is you may need a VPN to access the exchange, depending on which country you're in. But I also put a link to a VPN you can use, a promotion on a VPN, again in both the pinned comment and the description. All right, so what you see here on the XLM chart, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? So we had this massive run up. The correction took the form of a falling wedge. Once you get down to the apex of the falling wedge, more likely they break to the upside, and that's what happened. So we had the break here. We had a long retest. So this being the weekly time frame, each one of these candles is a week long. So we had like maybe 2 months of just retesting the former resistance level of this falling wedge. It held up as a support. It looked like we were going to get a strong break to the upside. We kind of did, but the price fell back down because remember, we are in the annoying phase of the market. So this is just like the traders are trying to shake you out. We came back down to this low right here that held. Then we had a stronger impulsive move to the upside. But in the process of making that impulsive move, we did have a little bit of a struggle right here at the previous high, broke that. So now that you see that this level was resistance twice, when the price comes back down to it, which it did right here, and you see the buyer stepped in to defend it, that's why we have this long wick. Bitcoin looks a little bit weak right now, so I would not be surprised if the price did come back down to retest it once more. If it does, this is going to be my entry point, right, for a potential long. Now, as for where I would long to, my target for the long, I'm very conservative right now because the market is just so choppy. So I'd look to exit my long position right here. So just to give you an example of what that would look like, if the price comes down here and I see like maybe a doji or like a bullish engulfing candle or something, I'll look to enter. I'll place my stop loss just below here. I'll probably put it below this wick, and I would target right here. So this particular trade would give me a risk reward ratio of 1 to 2.47, which is pretty good. That fits my criteria. I would risk 6.5% to potentially get 16% to the upside. So I'm just going to be watching and waiting for that trade to set up. Another reason why I like this level, if I take a Fibonacci, run it from the swing low up to the swing high here, you see this level lines up perfectly with this 618 Fibonacci retracement level. So I have confluence, right? It's the previous rejection point right here. I'm anticipating that this former resistance will flip to a support, and I have the 618 retracement. So I like that level. If you're going to trade XLM, of course, draw this level on your chart, right? I would also recommend that you draw this level right here, just a horizontal trend line. It's right below these two candle bodies, and you see if it extends out, it was resistance here. So support, flip to resistance, and obviously this resistance is still in play. So if the price does come up here, you can anticipate a lot of people are going to be selling around this range. Okay, the next resistance level beyond that, take a horizontal line and just run it right at the bottom of these candles right here. So if you look left from there, it was resistance right here, and was support right here. So this is an important level on the chart. And as you can see, as the price came up, this was the rejection point. So we got rejected here, likely for a couple of reasons. Number one, just the previous price action, former support turns to resistance. But also, if you take a Fibonacci, and I just checked this, if I take a Fibonacci, run it from the top down to the bottom, you'll see that this is the first Fibonacci resistance level. So as the price was coming up, we had confluence with both the price, right, the former support, flipped resistance, and also we had the 38.2 or the 382 Fibonacci resistance level as well that lined up pretty much perfectly. So that's an obvious reason why a lot of selling pressure came in right here. So I'll get rid of that. So yeah, that's just a quick update on Stellar Lumens XLM. The levels are, the price is really respecting the levels. See, as you can see right here, price came down, bounced off this level, up, it's getting rejected off this level. So yeah, if you want to trade this asset, I recommend you draw these levels on your chart just the way I showed you. This was kind of disappointing. So we had this impulsive move to the upside and we started forming this bullish triangle formation. But again, it's just the annoying phase of the market, so it broke down. Statistically, this pattern will break to the upside more often than it will break down. Anyway, guys, that about wraps it up. Again, if you want an exchange to trade XLM and pretty much any other coin on, check out the links in the pinned comment and the description. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.